What's up, folks? So some of you had expressed interest in a previous video that I'd made of our sawmill as to how it works and the various stations there and what goes on at each station. So that's what I'm going to do today. This video is going to come out, I'm going out of town, it's going to come out the day I get back, so I'll have some more content for y'all after that. So let's get started and I'll show you around this thing. So first up, we have the skids here, and it's basically, they have made that out of old power poles. Logs sit there and are rolled down to the end as needed. When they get to the end, this set of tracks right here is what the carriage rolls on. Now, the carriage is at the far end right now, but normally it would sit right here. The log would be placed onto the carriage, dogged down where it can't move, and get ready to saw. Next up, we have the sawyer station here. Somebody left that rake there. Basically, this is where my dad usually stands. This lever controls the carriage going forward and aft on the tracks. The carriage will take the log past the saw, as you saw in the video, and cut off a board. And that's about all there is to this station. Let's move to the next one. Alright, so over in this bay, we walk over in here. This is where I usually stand, and this is this center station here. And what this person would do is catch the boards or slabs that's coming off the log as the carriage comes by and gets on the roller bed. If it's a slab, you send it out there, it gets stacked over on this pile here, and that gets done whatever, if somebody would have cut with firewood or whatever. If it's a good board that my dad has edged on the saw itself there, you roll down there, stacked over on this far side over here to be used in the future. If you have a board that comes off that has wane down the edge, bark, whatever you want to call it, it runs through the edger, which is kind of covered up right now with this piece of walnut here, but it runs through there. And there's two small saw blades that cut down either side like this and basically trim out a clean board from one that has bark and wane on either side. Now to the next station. Alright, now this station is on the far end, and this person catches the lumber that comes down the roller bed, whether it be slabs or the good lumber, and they would take it and stack it. There's usually two people that stand down here, it just makes it the easiest. Here you can get a little bit better view of the edger. You can see the two blades in there. This bar right here I can adjust from the middle station to set the width, how wide you want to cut the board. Anyway, the edger rolls down here. You take the two pieces off the edge, stack them with the slabs, and you take the good wood and stack it over here with this. So those are the three stations. Now I'll try to give a little bit of explanation of how it works. So what we have here is a Ford 300 inline 6. These engines were put in a whole lot of stuff, any sort of heavy duty trucks, pickups. Ford put them in a lot of things, and they're pretty indestructible. I mean, this one, I have no idea its history. All I know is it came out of a cab and chassis truck, and my dad put it on the sawmill's power unit. I don't know if it came with this transmission behind it, but no, this is what it's got on it now. But this would have been offered in a lot of Ford things. This is a new process 435 4-speed transmission, and it was Ford's heavy-duty transmission for quite a number of years, and was eventually replaced with the, I think, the T18 and the T19 came after this. It's just a good heavy-duty 4-speed transmission. Continuing back, we have the drive shaft here that goes to two sets of belts. This belt runs the edger, this belt runs the saw. And as you can see, when we get to this large pulley up here, it goes through under there and out the other side of those pillar bearings to the saw blade. We also have provisions down here that goes to our dust clean out auger, and this drive under here is what operates the carriage. This is our clean out area here, what I showed you just a second ago. That's the drive that drives this auger. The auger will push the majority of the sawdust out here. There's a gearbox that's kind of covered up under some sawdust, but basically transfers power from the end of this auger into this rattle chain that carries the dust out and into the dust pile. And this is how the carriage works. There's a drum with cable around it, and there's pulleys at each end and on the carriage. And basically the pulleys just pull it back and forth. That was just a brief rundown of how this sawmill works. I don't know the full history of it right off the top of my head, but my dad assembled most of this from just parts and pieces of other old mills that he could come around and find, and he just was able to assemble it all into a good working project here. So it's not perfect, but it's perfect for what you use it for, and hopefully we'll be able to use it to finish cutting me some wood for a new house. So hope y'all enjoyed that. That was just like I said, it was very brief. I know this is going to be a shorter video, but I thought that might give y'all some insight as to how our sawmill works. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share it. If you hadn't already, subscribe to my channel and you'll see more stuff like this. I did this video because I saw that there was a lot of interest in how this works, and let me know if you'd like to see more, and I'll do the best I can. But for today, see y'all later.